Okay, back with another story or another video. Um, and this one's gonna be like a funny video. Um, telling on myself. Well, back when the movie Nightmare on Elm Street come out with Freddy Krueger, the first time I ever got high, we went and watched that movie. So I'm not sure exactly when that came out. I was close to being a teen, and it's the first time I ever got high. And I was tripping out pretty bad with Freddy Krueger jumping through walls and coming out of beds and mirrors and going through doors and all kinds of crazy stuff, and it was, tripping me out bad. And one of my cousins was watching me watch the movie, and he was laughing so hard he's rolling in the floor of the movie theater, laughing at me because I was really into that movie. Eyes wide open, and every little thing that happened, I jumped back like, oh. And to him, that was funny because he was high too at the time, and I guess they thought he was some psycho nut in there laughing at Nightmare on Elm Street movie. But that's not where the day ended. Later on, we went home, and I was going to fix myself a boiled potato, which back then we didn't have a microwave, or the microwave was so high that we couldn't afford it. So we had to put a potato in a pan of water and let it boil for a little while to soften it up. Make a boiled potato, or what now we call baked potato. But you could bake it in the oven, but sometimes boiling it was, about the same, or I'm not sure which one would take less time, but I was going to boil myself a potato or two, and I was standing there and I had a potato in, the potatoes in the pot, had the water in the pot, had the pot up on the stove, and I was standing there waiting for it to start boiling and stuff, and my mom walked by a couple times. Finally, she stopped and looked at me and said, "What are you doing?" So I'm fixing me a boiled potato. And she said, and she looked at me for a minute and goes, but you got to turn the stove on first. So I've been standing there at least 5-10 minutes and hadn't even turned the stove on. So my mom knew something was up, but she didn't know exactly what it was. But she never did say nothing. But anyways, that was a crazy story about a time when I was trying to make myself a boiled potato, and I stood there like a dummy without even turning the stove on. But I guess you being high and just watched a messed up movie, and then come home and you're hungry, and then you don't think very good when that happens. But anyways, another thing happened to me one time, about the last time I did anything like it. Someone laced some stuff with PCP or angel dust. I didn't know it. This was back towards the later part of the 80s, and I was seeing some crazy stuff. and I seen a cow walk up to me and say, "You're messed up, ain't you?" I said, "Well, if I'm talking to you, yeah, I'm pretty much messed up." And after that happened, I haven't done it since, because you don't know what people do to it, and I just didn't want to, trip out that bad. You're sitting there talking to a cow, and that's not, you know, it just messed up. But anyways, there's some funny stories about years ago, and um, when I was um, young and dumb, and but if you like this stuff, like, subscribe, comment if you do or don't. Um, I'll put some more stuff up. If I can think of more stories, I will. Um, anyways, I will catch you in the next story.